Hi there! We are playing the game called Valiant Hearts coming home today. In this puzzle-based side-scroller, we're entering an animated graphic novel style adventure and helping unsung heroes fight their way through the First World War. Alright, let's start a new game. I've never played this game before. Quickly checking out the settings, but it seems fine to me. And we're good to go. This game saves automatically at certain points. Do not quit the application when the following icon is displayed at the bottom right corner of your screen. That makes sense. All right. Meuse-Argonne offensive in France, September 26th. That's funny. It's telling me in German actually nach rechts. Oh, you are not using WSD, you are using the arrow button, so that's interesting. We could probably change this as well. I think we need to fight our way through somehow. I know there are other Valiant Hearts games existing, but I've never played them before. Hopefully it's not going to be necessary to play this. Oh, this looks very rough. Oh no, he saved my life. Months before, United States.
The last 3 years of war have shown no mercy to either side. The bitter fighting continues across Europe over land, sea, and air, leaving behind mountains of casualties and many more broken souls. The United States till now had remained neutral, but the mounting economic pressure and the return of Germany to unrestricted submarine warfare finally awakes the sleeping giant. On April 6, 1917, the United States declares war on Germany. Within months of the declaration, the U.S. Army launched the first universal draft. And despite
this is where it's coming from
in their own
in
country,
now.
over 360,000 African Americans enlist, eager to show their patriotism in hopes of returning home as heroes. James is one of these men.
So we're playing as James, probably. Chapter 1 to the front.
Dear Brother James, I hope this letter finds you well and that working at the docks is not too backbreaking. It's good to receive news from you and from home. Keeps my mind off of the war. We wallow in the trenches, in the mud among the rats and the dead bodies, afraid that if we stand tall, we might catch a bullet. But if you take anything from my letter, I want it to be this. Do whatever you can to stay away from this madness. You followed me everywhere when we were kids. But please, don't follow me here, James. There is nothing here but misery and death. Be safe and stay home. Freddy.
So we are James. Here we are. Some kind of a training camp, United States, July 16th in 1917. And it seems like we should press S here. For some reason, the music stops here. Entry of the United States into the First World War. The United States entered World War, the first one, in April 1917, more than 2.5 years after the war began in Europe. President Woodrow Wilson tried to remain out of the war for as long as possible, and public opinion remained largely against U.S. intervention until the beginning of 1917. Unrestricted submarine warfare as well as the Zimmermann telegram pushed the American government into joining the war. Wait a second, is this the real letter? Selective Service Act on the draft. The Selective Service Act, enacted on May 8, 1917, started the beginning of the draft of US soldiers to fight in Europe. For the first time, the draft targeted all men between the age of 21 and 30, including African American men. They were required to register for possible selection to serve. By the end of the First World War, 2 million men volunteered and 2.8 million men were drafted. 2 million of them were sent to fight. For the United Kingdom, voluntary service turned into conscription at the beginning of 1916. UK Dominion countries sent volunteers beginning in 1914, but national conscription didn't happen in Australia and only started in Canada in January 1918. Segregation. Although 1865 saw the end of slavery in the United States, African Americans were still subject to discrimination. Segregation was legally enforced through a series of laws voted at the state or local levels and known as black codes. Although they were allowed to marry and sometimes purchase property, interracial marriage was largely legal, and other laws infringed the rights of African Americans to act as a witness, vote, or bear arms. During this era of white supremacy, violence, lynchings, and beatings were perpetrated against African Americans. Particularly in the South, military training camps were completely segregated, ensuring that white and black soldiers would train and live in separate facilities. The early days of the 15th New York National Guard Regiment was an infantry regiment from New York State. The regiment consisted mainly of African American soldiers, but also included men from other countries such as Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Guyana. They were led mostly by white commissioned officers, but also included a few African American commissioned officers. After completing their training in New York with limited equipment, the 15th was integrated into the US Army and finally got proper equipment, 1 gun per soldier. They then traveled south to Wadsworth Camp but couldn't complete their training due to high racial tension with the local population. They were sent to war shortly thereafter. It's very interesting that you can read all the facts here. Definitely in the educative game, you're learning a lot while playing a game. I'm always thinking like these kind of games, which are kind of focusing on wars, are personally, I think it's very hard to do games around it. It's a very, very, very sensitive topic with different kind of topics here as well. I think these are the objectives, and these are diaries you can find. And Ubisoft Connect is not relevant for us, at least not for now. Wait, what am I carrying with me? I think it's called clarinet. Basically, the instrument you're hearing in the background while they're separating here. Yeah, we were reading this before. Oh well. Switching clothes. Am I gonna get a gun now? Wait a second, what's this? Ah, I got an item, an object. I'm here? What's that? Is that a broom? Well, the other guys are getting a gun, and I'm getting a broom. Alright. We're training. Ah, I'm attacking like this with D. Interesting. I don't have a gun though. Or do I need to stay here? Ah, okay, I figured it out, and now I'm gonna throw this. Oh boy, this is hard. Oh, never mind. I think I got it now. Alright, and now I'm gonna try to hit, and then you can see a yellow dot. There you go. Nice. How can I pick this up again? By... I need to pick this up again. Now looking here. And... tucking. Should be fine now. Nice. I need to get used to the controls. Oh, there's something else we can pick up. Different kind of paper. How can I check out my inventory now with I? Backpack B is not working. Tab is not working. Oh, you always have to press escape here. Interesting. Objects. A draft card. This registration card for the draft was filled in by a U.S. Army recruitment agent. During the Great War, the U.S. Army was segregated. While the U.S. Navy did not recruit African Americans at all, draft cards had their left corner removed to indicate that a recruit was African American. I see. This is an unknown object. Didn't find that one yet. Rattlesnake, I feel like I missed that one. Rattlesnake patch. On April 8, 1917, the 50 National Guard chose the rattlesnake as their insignia. Their motto was, "Don't tread on me, goddamn, let's go." Alright. And then I need to push this here to climb up. Did we make it? Oh, I need to clean a lot. Of course. Da, 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 da.
Dear Freddy, it's good to hear from you. Sorry to disappoint, but it looks like I'm following you around again. I've already enlisted with the 15th New York National Guard Regiment, or the old 15th, as they call us. We're done with our training and on our way to the front. We'll sail from New York to France. We're on our way to help you win the war. But don't you worry about me. I can take care of myself just fine. Your little brother, James.
April 9th, 1917, Vimy Ridge. This geographic stronghold, held by the Germans since the early days of the war, remained impenetrable. In the latest attempt to break through the German defenses, ground forces were ordered to team up with the British Royal Flying Corps.
I assume we're in France now.
Before launching the attack, the soldiers were given a moment to write to their loved ones.
Aim.
Are you alright? Probably not. Yes, sir.
Interrupted by George's unconventional landing, Freddy soon learned that his unit was going to take part in the operation and be paired up with the peculiar British pilot, now grounded and without a plane to fly.
10 hot! Hold! Ready?
Airfield near Vimy, April 9th. Let's see, we got more information now. Aviation and aircraft. As the war began, aviation wasn't yet a true army corps, though it would become one during the war. The technical progress achieved by each side led to air superiority, alternating according to which aircraft were in use. The German monoplane Fokker E, the third, with a system that allowed it to shoot through the propeller, was the first to deliver decisive air superiority in 1915. But the arrival of the FE-2B and DH-2 with their rear propellers rapidly event at the playing field, allowing Allied pilots to shoot from the front as well. Famous air units. Pilots and aircraft were used by all sides as a propaganda tool. They helped to convey a more chivalresque image of the war than the poor soldiers stuck knee-deep in the mud. Each country had their star squadron, 20 squadron for the British, Lafayette for the Americans, Signogne for the French, and just 11 Jagdstaffel for the Germans. Ace system, modern-day knights of the aerial battlefield. The aces were fighters credited with a minimum of 5 kills or 4 downs, landings or crash landings. The term ace appeared at the same time as the first dogfights, when pilots started to fight against each other. Propaganda relied on these heroes to boast about a country's aerial superiority. Few aviators lived long enough to enjoy the status of ace. I see. Oh, you can also see the items you can get here. I think then I forgot to pick up the stick on the ground. Alright, let's look around a bit. Yeah, I'm not allowed to go there. But I can see there is a pen here. I'll pick that up. I don't think it's a pen though. I can see there's this saw, but can I grab that and move this away? I mean, it's right there. I can only go back and forth, maybe. Ah, never mind, I just removed it. I try not to miss anything. Oh, what's this here? I need some tools and I need to bring them together. Uh-huh. Maybe it's outside and then I need to bring it back again. I don't think I can do it here, and then we're gonna go up and use the sleeper. Interesting. Let's get out and see if we can do something. Did I pick up something here? I got a flower. A red one. And we're able to enter this one here. Also something shiny down, up there. I got the stick maybe to throw something. How to destroy this one? Oh, with these attacking. Okay. Oh, there's an item hidden there. I will try to get that. And I think now it's just a scarf. What is this even? It's part for something for the plane. Or maybe it's the wheel. It's kind of looking like a wheel. Oh, I can see the scarf. I'll pick this up. Now got every item here. Very nice. I think we would hit it this way. Nice. I'll take that one as well. Oh, I need to go back again to pick it up. I see. I don't think we can carry both items at the same time, unfortunately. So, you need this one. How can I adjust that one? How can I bring it back here? Probably belongs here, right? Nice. Alright, one thing is done. I'll take another stick, just in case. And the wheel is here. What can I even do here? Oh. Maybe it's too early to go down there. I can see the city in the background. Small town. Alright. So this is done, and now we need the engine, right? How can I pick up the engine? By moving this ladder, but I can't move that one. And I think we need to lift that one. Interesting. I can't reach that though. Did I miss something out? Can I mean, there is a chest I was moving. Why is this one here? There's nothing I can grab anymore. I can't do tush tush. Not possible. Or do I need to carry this out so I can climb up? No, right? He's probably gonna say something now. You can't go. Never mind. I can't even take this with me. Huh. I need the exact kind of a crate for the other building or the other tent. Or how can I do that? Huh. Or did I miss out something over here? No, I don't think so. Or maybe I still have the stick with me. Do I need to hit? Or maybe maybe I don't need to get up. Or can I do this? No, but I saw the yellow dot already here, so maybe this works? Ah. Okay. Let's go up then. Oh, where's this? Oh, never mind. Now we're gonna bring it over here. We need the engine. Ta-da! Perfect! Now we're able to fly. It doesn't look very safe though. It's rolling! Okay. Let's go. Run, run, run. Yeah, I should stay here a bit. Oh, so close. Running again? I need to get the plane. There you go. I made it. Just on time. Ah, I need to dodge. Oh, this is cute. Looks very, very nice. Maybe we need to dodge the skies again. Or like just like... Oh, birds! Whoa! No, don't come that close to me! Feels like they're trying to attack me. Looks beautiful though. No birds get harmed. Oh, wait a second, there's another plane. Whoa! Of course they're shooting at us. dot. Oh, what's this? Please don't hit me. Oh boy! The music fits very nicely here. Now everything is coming along. Oh my god! He can get me. Oi! We made it, right? It's very, very interesting to show war like this. Very, very interesting. I think we're safe here. Nice.
Despite his haphazard flying, George managed to pinpoint the enemy's location. He relayed the information to Freddy, who then launched the strike on the enemy cannons. But despite the triumph of reclaiming Vimy Ridge after 3 long years, their victory was marred by the dead bodies strewn across the hillside. While Europe was torn apart by war, the U.S. had begun a massive mobilization in what many believed could permanently change the tide of the war.
So James was carrying his instrument with him. Very nice to see.
Aboard the USS Pocahontas was a racially segregated unit. The Old 15th, made up almost entirely of African American soldiers. These men were sailing to Europe, ready to put their lives on the line, to prove their love for a country that didn't always love them back.
Dear Freddy, we're on our way to France. This is our first night at sea. But don't worry, me and the boys are ready. Speaking of the fellas, I lucked out and I'm getting on good with a fine bunch of them. There's Fidgety Lang Edwards, who never puts down his drumsticks. Jack Harris, our medic from Chicago. Joey Brass is from Harlem and plays a mean
Oh,
band.
I can see
Chef
purple.
Caldwell is always cooking up stuff for us. We just have to make sure to get served before B.B. Johnson. Great guy, but he could really put it away. Well, I gotta go now. Practice is about to start and there's no jazz band without a clarinet. Stay safe. We'll see each other soon. Your brother, James.
Oh, wait, we need to play. I pressed the button. Only A is missing. Oops! That was a bit late. So if you're pressing the wrong button wrong, you don't have a second chance. sounds so nice.
As the Pocahontas
That's it.
continued to cross the Atlantic, their encounter with the German U-boat 155 brought them ever closer to the fight. Entering the battlegrounds of the war, their ship was spotted by Ernst.
Ernst. "18 months before Jutland waters."
May 31st, 1916. On land, the conflict was bogged down in trench warfare. Neither the Allies nor the Central Powers were able to make significant gains. At sea, Allied forces dominated Germany with a crippling blockade. Determined to stay away from the war, Ernst escaped to the solitude offered by the depths of the sea. It was here below the surface that he scavenged, hoping to eke out a living.
Oh no, we're going deep into the water? Oh no! Let's see, what is this about North Sea? May 31st, 1916. Battle of Jutland and War at Sea. On May 31 and June 1st, 1916, the largest sea battle of the First World War took place. Two fleets fought for control of the North Sea. The British Empire's Royal Navy Grand Fleet against the Imperial German Navy, Kaiserliche Marine. 250 ships of all types were involved, and while the death toll was higher on the British side, 6,097 lives as opposed to 2,551, there was no clear winner of this battle. The younger German Navy avoided similar large-scale direct confrontation until the end of the war. The picture shows ships sailing in convoy, a strategy adopted to be less prone to submarine attacks. Dreadnoughts. Naval war in 1914 relied on fleets of large, high-sea ships known as dreadnoughts. The success of the Allied blockade in the North Sea, the failure of the Dardanelles, and the mixed results of the Jutland reshaped the naval landscape. The Germans invested in underwater technology with fast U-boats, establishing a fleet of 128 U-boats by as early as February 1917, while the Allies armed merchant ships. The US Navy had at its disposal a large fleet of escorts and light ships that deployed rapidly to Europe to protect merchant ships once the US entered the war in 1917. Total naval warfare. The Allied had the upper hand on the seas as early as 1914. They used the advantage to attack German colonies or open new front lines, such as the Dardanelles in 1915. In an attempt to break through an ongoing blockade, the German Empire launched an underwater war that turned into total naval warfare at the end of January 1917. Its fleet of 150 U-boats would sink millions of tons of ships and cargo, mainly in the northern Atlantic Ocean. The picture shows two sailors manning the anti-submarine gun. It's very interesting to read all of this. I could also imagine it's giving you another perspective to everything here in a game like this. Did I already mention how nice the soundtrack here is? Just so soft piano tunes, it's very nice to listen to. In a place like that. What a landscape. Well, this is what they described. The naval warfare. Oh boy, I can see something shiny up there. A candle holder? How can I get that? What about grabbing something here? Oh no, am I not gonna be able to get this one anymore? Or am I on my way actually to get it? We'll figure it out. I think this one, you're able to move this one. Maybe we should get it. Sounds like I'm suffering a lot. What's on the right side? Interesting. Do I need to throw that one? First of all, I'm gonna pick this up. I think it's newspaper. I think so. Objects. This Navy poster urged civilians to donate glasses, binoculars, spy glasses, and any objects with lenses to the war effort. Actually, I didn't read the diaries at all. May 13th, 1916. I like being down there in the silence, busy searching for those little objects. Sometimes I get so caught up that I forgot you're not going to be there to pull me up back into the boat. Always and forever our boat. Anyways, I think I'll dive again in the morning. Hopefully the water will be clearer. The seas have been choppy and restless lately. Oh, you can also make this a bit bigger. April 9th, 1917. I've had enough of this damn war. More troops could help, but part of me hopes not one more soul has to suffer. Especially not James. I love him, and I know that this war would break him. As Emil always says, it's family that matters the most, and you have to do everything you can to protect them. I am so sorry I lost you in this god-awful war. I've got to get this right, for you and for our country. I watched you flying flawlessly for years. I know I'll be able to fly like you too one day. It's in my blood. Now it's time to keep on, to keep fighting and flying. I promise to make you proud. I hope I'm gonna be able to read through everything as well later on. Alright, we got this one. Let's get up and see what's happening here. I bet we need to use the item now. Or over here. Ah! Now we can let it go, right? Ah, and now it's breaking through. Interesting. Bit worried that I'm not going to be able to get the candle holder anymore. We'll see. Oh, there's a newspaper article as well. Maybe you can redo some of the chapters. It always sounds like I'm drowning a tiny bit. There you go. Another newspaper. U-boat propaganda poster. In its first battle, the Untersee boat or U-boat U-9 sank 3 warships within an hour. With only 28 submarines in the service, the German Navy desperately needed to build more. Propaganda was employed to convince the public to fund the war effort. Yeah. That's true. That's how propaganda works. Should we go this way first? Huh. I'm gonna go quickly up and see what's going on there. I think we need an item anyway. Yeah. Alright. But now we know. I need to find a stick, and I think it's this one. Anything else? Oh! Can I get that? Oh, probably. But I might have to do this again, I feel like. Oh, we're here again, alright. There's probably a bit of story behind. Alright, doable now. Whee! There you go. What's the story behind? Diving helmet. This helmet is part of one of the first diving suits that didn't require surface air pump. The German firm Dräger was one of the first to sell autonomous diving equipment. Thanks to a compressed gas canister, a precursor to the diving cylinder, the diver could remain autonomous without tubes running to the surface. Looks fancy, huh? Alright, then I should probably push this away. Yeah, James always sounds like suffering or drowning. And now we can go back again. I've got a feeling we're not going to be able to get the candle holder. Because I'm still thinking about the first item I missed and I didn't read. Wait. No, I shouldn't go this way anymore. I need to go up now and place the stick or object. There you go. Right? You can also jump down. Oh, you can also do that. Nice. I mean, we're underwater. I want to go back to the surface. I don't want to be underwater. A piano. Oh? Or maybe it was not necessary to get the candle holder. Let me see. Objects. A sextant. Sailors in the First World War had to navigate using maps, stars, and visual landmarks. They used a sextant like this one to measure between points and calculate their location on a map. I have actually no idea how to use that one. And now I'm going down here. Oh! Oh, it's part of the quest. Ah, okay, teasing me a bit. What happened? It's not a good sign, huh? Oh no. Somebody's drowning. Do something! I'm not able to pick him up. Or can I? By now, that person's definitely dead. I cannot interact. So, no, I think that person is already dead. You can even see at the edges, it's getting a bit red. Yeah, they are. Never mind. I don't think we can save them anymore. No. Well, that's the other phase of the war. Oh boy, I want to get out. Oh god, oh god. What did we even do here? To get the candle holder? I want to get away from here. the other question is, what are we gonna face upstairs? Not upstairs, but outside of water. Fire. Die Brüder. Something is happening here. Jutland Peninsula. Oh god, this looks so horrible. I think we need to help the people. Here you go. Take this, please. I'm coming. Oh god, there's so many. There's so many. You know, I love the visual style. I love that so much. Just the topic is, it's just so sensitive, you know. SOS, can I help you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. No stress. I got you. I think we saved everyone. I think you actually have to. Maybe. More people. Is this a new person? Yeah, it is actually. Come closer, come closer. I really don't want to lose them. Come. Oh no, they're freezing. Oh, I hit him. Okay, good. More? Oh god, these poor people. They're shooting at us. They're shooting. What can I do? Nothing. Oh no.
As his boat settled on the seabed, Ernst began to come to terms with the war's inevitable, all-consuming power. Defeated and alone, he could feel the Jutland waters' cold embrace tightening around him. Stranded for hours in the aftermath of the Battle of Jutland, Ernst was starting to feel his grip slip away. But when the merchant sailors aboard the submarine, the Germania, came to his aid, they not only saved Ernst's life, they also took him in as one of their own. In them, Ernst found kindred spirits and instantly felt right at home.
At least things calm down a tiny
Even
bit.
at home, you have to carry your weight.
Germania, Atlantic North, near Baltimore, in 1960. U-boats. While the British Navy bet on their dreadnoughts, the German Imperial Navy opted for U-boat technology. All the U-boats proved very effective at first, with the U-9 sinking 3 British warships in a single hour. Naval warfare adapted to this new technology with faster ships and changes in navigation. In 1917, increased naval battles resulted in more than 3,000 ships sunk in that year alone. Troop transport by sea. By the end of the 19th century, major nations had at their disposal naval transport to move troops to or from overseas territories rapidly. When the US declared war on Germany, they didn't hesitate to seize German ships harbored in the US. These ships were then commandeered by the US Navy. more than 2 million American soldiers crossed the Atlantic by sea to reach France, some of them in German ships. Some of the ships used for troop transport were turned into hospital ships over the course of the war. Camouflage. During the First World War, technical progress enabled better detection, aiming and firing capabilities for onboard artillery. Camouflage, the art of deception, was also necessary at sea to deceive the enemy. The ships were painted with the zebra lines so that enemy submarines scouting was not as effective and would prevent submarines from hitting their target due to inaccurate distance estimates. And we have also a new anxious here. They sank our boat, Erich. This bloody war took our boat. It's all I had left of you. If that U-boat hadn't plucked me out of the water, I think I would have just let go and sunk with the rest of those poor sailors. I didn't think anything could lift my spirits, but there are some real good men in this crew. They would make me laugh. And for the first time in a long time, I don't want to be alone. I've had enough of this damn war. More troops. Oh, never mind. This is still the first page. Alright. But I think I'll stop with Valiant Hearts coming home now. Thank you so much for watching and taking your time. I hope you liked this content. And if you liked it, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Or even the support over a membership. Or even the support but over Ko-fi. Thank you so much for trying this wonderful game with me. And yeah, see you next time. Have a nice day.